We have borrowed, we'll do this in a second, I think. Watford keeper Ben Foster with us, by the way, on TalkSport, if you've just tuned in. You have played with some of the biggest names in football. So with that in mind, Ben, it's time for this.
It's time for Ben Foster's Player Roulette.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Georgie.
Must have cost a fortune.
Yeah. Oh, it did sound really new, didn't it? We've borrowed the roulette wheel from the famous Empire Casino in Leicester Square. We're going to spin it completely at random, Ben. That's how it works here. It's going to land on a former manager or teammate that you've had dealings with in the past. And all you've got to do is give us a famous anecdote about that individual. So if you're ready, let's give it a spin. Go on, George. Why is he wearing that dress?
Red 19, Nemanja Vidic.
There we go. Nemanja Vidic. What stories have you got of him?
Okay, Nemanja, he was what I would call a sicko. He was basically an angry man. So what you saw on a pitch on a Saturday afternoon was what he was like in training 24/7. Honestly, he was always in the same sort of makeup. He never got out of character. So when we were playing sort of six-a-side, something like that, I hated being on his team because I knew that if we lost or I made a bad mistake, he would have been on me. So I always dreaded the fact that I might have to be on his team, to the point where I was thinking, oh, no, please, no, come on, just put me on someone else's team. He was horrible.
Who were like his mates? Did he like sit with anyone at dinner or lunch, or did he keep himself to himself? What was he like around like personal kind of relationships?
Yeah, he was quite quiet, to be fair. He did kind of keep himself to himself a little bit. He did get on really well with Rio, actually. Rio was they're like chalk and cheese. Rio's obviously big and bubbly and bouncy. And then I think he was the guy that kind of brought Nemanja out of himself a little bit more than what he was.
Okay, here we go. Let's give it one more spin.
Green 0, Sir Alex Ferguson.
Sir Alex.
Okay, there's no funny story about Sir Alex. You can't tell a funny story about Sir Alex Ferguson. All I've got is hairdryer treatments. That's all I ever got of Sir Alex Ferguson. So when I was at Man United, it was a time when I was kind of just starting out my football career. It was, a lot of expectation, a lot of pressure, and there was no way on this earth I would have been able to joke around Alex Ferguson. And like you say, I did manage to witness the hairdryer treatment a couple of times, and honestly, it's not a nice feeling. It's like imagine your dad telling you off for doing the worst thing you've ever done. That was what it was like.
How long does it stick with you for?
I'm talking about it now, and as I'm talking about it, I'm kind of like, my eyes are watering. I feel like a little boy again as I'm curled in this corner here. It's horrible.
And what was the mistake that he kind of hammered you for?
We were playing at home to Sunderland, and Big Kenwyne Jones, a ball came into the box. I came to come out and punch it, thinking, yeah, I've got this, it's fine. He's an absolute beast, by the way. He jumped up in front of me, got the ball first, headed it in the back of the net. I think there was about 10 minutes to go. Thankfully, I think Patrice Evra scored a last-second goal to kind of save my blushing. So I thought, oh, it's cool. We got away with that one. No, I didn't get away with that one.
It finished 2-2 that game, didn't it?
How do you know that?
Oh, here we go.
TalkSport Breakfast with Laura Woods. Monday to Wednesday mornings 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the TalkSport app and on your smart speaker. TalkSport.